No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So today is a very important video. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. As you guys know, for like the past 4 months, I've just been giving you guys update videos on the build, and then that's pretty much it. So like once or twice a month for the past like 4 or 5 months, that's been the thing on the channel. But today I have something completely different and super important that I need to talk about. So it's not really a surprise that people have been noticing that I haven't been working on this as much as I should. And there's a good reason for that. Long story short, for like the past, I don't know, forever, I've been running my own business, pretty much a part-time thing, but recently I've had to move it more to full-time and relocate it. So that's what all this over here is about to be for. And let me just show you. Obviously, we've got the car here in the project here, but if you guys remember, there was a second car right here that got moved out way over there. Anyways, so I have to relocate my business to here for the time being, and which, I mean, isn't bad. There's definitely enough space to do it. It's just I have to get the space because obviously all that has to go, all that has to go, all that has to go. The car has to be moved back, and all this has to be like moved because, well, I have to have at least like this much room to do stuff with. So that's kind of the pickle I'm in now. That's why there's not really been anything done to this. It looks the same as it did last video because I've been trying to juggle this new project that I have where I have to relocate my business here. It does give me some freedoms and stuff like that, so there's reward for it, but overall I think we can make it happen. The car's not going anywhere, so don't worry. I'm not selling the car, the projects, I'm not getting rid of it, I'm not selling, parting out, I'm not doing any of that. It's just, I'm gonna work on it like I normally would. However, I have now a business in the same space, so it's gonna be a little tricky to find, you know, like the right time to work on this. Obviously, we're renovating still, and, you know, new lights, the walls are still, you know, Since I am relocating my business here in this space with my other stuff, today we're going to start with renovating this place. So we're going to clean all that up, all that, everything over there. All this stuff back here, which we've got the bumpers back here, a battery. That's not my battery. We got a drag pack back here. This stuff here is going to get cleaned up, and I want to move the car back. So the car's here. I want to move it back a good amount. Throw the wheels and tires back on this, lower this down, and then push it back. But first, we have to start clearing out some of that. So, yeah, let's just get on renovating. All right, so I got this space pretty much cleared out, at least enough for the car to go back and not hit anything. So now what I'm going to have to do is throw the wheels back on, lower it down, and push it back because the axles aren't in it. So it's just going to free roll. So I'm just going to push it back to about, give myself about this much space. So I might mark it about here. Just enough space where I can still walk through here and get to this stuff and not have to, you know, like be like scrammed and or crammed up here. So finally got the car moved back. Don't ask how I did it. I didn't push it. Technically I did, but not with my hands. Anyways, that's besides the point. That's why I didn't film it. Anyways, but it's whatever. It's back from about there to there. That's quite a bit of room. And I left myself, obviously, enough room back here where I can comfortably, well, I stood this up because it won't fit under there. So I can comfortably walk through here and get to the shelf or get around the car this way. Minus all that, and then all this, we're gonna have all this. So that's next. I got that cleared out so I can move this back. And I mean, I really miss this thing, like sitting on the wheels, and look how good it looks. Especially from the front. I think it looks good, like without like the front bumper on or anything with the wheels, because they're a little meaty. They're not terrible, but anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I gotta get the wheels back off and it jacked up in the air. So drain here. So wash, water should flow into there because the floor is slanted right here. So that's good. My hands are all messed up. I know I really need gloves, but like, man, it's just rather do it. But anyways, car is moved back, and it's still a mess. So we're still gonna keep renovating. So let's just keep getting at it. So finally got this side. Now I went from that corner and I'm working my way this way. So there's so much room in here now. I'm loving it. But yeah, we've got the car obviously moved back. I organized all this stuff. This is all the turbo stuff in one box. So it's not all spread out across the table doing nothing for the time being. Just a random valve cover, intercooler, wires. Made some space up there. I'm probably going to stack this radial on top of this one so that my bumper can fit up here, just on here, and it's not hanging off this way. And then I'm gonna wait to remove the wheels and tires off of here because I want to store them like down here, but I'm gonna pressure spray everything out this way and scrub the floor. And I mean, obviously I'm just gonna leave them up on the car. I'm gonna start over here next because yeah, this is gonna be the meat and potatoes here. And obviously I'm gonna move the bumper back, but so this is next.
This is Phase Music.
All right, guys, so a quick update in between all the stuff. So yeah, we got pretty much all this stuff cleared out. So all that stuff is stuff that has to be kept, and I moved that table over there so I could just put it on the table and move it to that corner because that's at a later date. All I'm worried about is this half, like from the car forward, and it's looking pretty good. So it's really echoing here now because of that, but we got this shelving here that I'm gonna keep and store some stuff on. However, The only reason that I'm not moving literally everything at once right now is because there's a bunch of like spiders nests and stuff, and I'm probably gonna have to end up getting spray to spray it all to get rid of them. So that's probably what's taking me the longest, is every time I move something, there's like 10 spiders jumping out at me. So it's a little stressful, and for if you don't like spiders, I'm itchy, like constantly itching myself, but it's coming along. So I'm trying to keep track of what's all out here. Obviously, like all my stuff, like the hoist and everything, I'm gonna have to move back in here over here. So maybe even over there. I don't know. I'm trying to think about where everything's gonna go as I'm doing it. So I'm definitely gonna keep this shelf here. I'm gonna clean it obviously, but mainly what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get all this stuff, heavy stuff, swept up off the floor. So I got the pressure washer here. I just hooked everything up. I guess I'm gonna move a couple things out of the way before I do, like that and that table move back out. All right, so got the floor pretty much, the first pass is done. So I went over it like 4 times just because of how caked up it was with dust. And I even got back there as well. I got along the walls, as you've seen, and then this side, which was the dirtiest. I got that like 3 or 4 times as well. A lot of dust came up, a lot of dirt and stuff. I don't know if you can see it out here, maybe. I don't know, but anyways, yeah. What I'm gonna do now is let this floor dry out. I'm not really worried about the stains and stuff. I could have got like concrete cleaner and got that as best as I could, but I just wanted the dirt and dust mainly out so that it's not floating around here when I'm spraying down stuff. And I think I did a pretty good job with that. Alrighty guys, so we got the floor. It's pretty much dried out. Well, not completely, but good enough where I'm not stepping in puddles. Pulled my car in here just to see, because this thing's a boat. So see, I mean, we still have a lot of space up here. And pulled it in, and got plenty of room on this side and plenty of room on this side. That's going to be it for today's video. I basically just wanted to get a jump start and get this done in the space before I start anything else, if that makes sense. So get all this done and squared away. So now we are good. I don't have to worry about this. I will be slowly doing more renovations, like the walls, the ceilings, and I got to figure out what's wrong with the electrical on this. So that's that, but it's not really top priority, as you know, clearing that out was. So now we can shift and get back to work on the old rsx. I will see you guys in the next video.